This is one of the best things that you can do for yourself to legit change your life. Is your bullet journal missing this key aspect? Most of us are using our journals for productivity. We're writing down tasks, events, appointments, tracking habits, moods, and just in general, getting stuff done. But we've been told that bullet journaling is a mindfulness practice disguised as a productivity system. So where's the mindfulness? You may have the same initial reaction to the word mindfulness that I do, which is kind of conjuring up thoughts of people meditating, being peaceful, and doing long-form journaling. But for bullet journaling, the mindfulness comes through reflection. Reflection is just an opportunity to gain insight so that we can make better informed decisions moving forward. It is not an opportunity to beat ourselves up or get all down on ourselves about what we haven't got done, because we both know that that's not actually helpful. I feel like reflection gets a bad rap because people often find it either takes too much time or they don't find it particularly useful. But this is one of the best things that you can do for yourself to legit change your life. As a bit of a spoiler, I am super into reflection because I know how powerful a tool it can be, but I also don't like things that are pointless or time wasters. So let's look a little closer at why reflection is such a key aspect of the bullet journal method and what it looks like in practice. Reflection as part of the bullet journal method really just comes back to considering how we're spending our time, and if that time spent aligns with what we actually want in life, what we want to achieve, what we want to do. All of that. When we look through the content of our journal, provided that we've been using it consistently, we have a really good record of our actions, experiences, thoughts, and feelings. These have been recorded through our tasks, events, and notes. This record just shows us where our focus has been, or what we've been paying attention to. Given that the way we spend our days is the way we spend our lives, the reflection process just gets us looking over those and considering their contribution to our lives. Are they taking us in the direction that we want to go? Or are they time wasters, distractions, or otherwise just detrimental to making the progress that we want to? Other types of reflections also benefit from bullet journaling though. For instance, things like goal reflections, mid or end of year check-ins, level 10 life analyses. These are all easier if you bullet journal because you have that record of what you've been doing. Reflection relies a lot on knowing what's happened, and if you're journaling consistently, then you have a record of what's been going on. Your tasks, events, thoughts and feelings. You can go through all of these and get an accurate picture of how you've been spending your time. Otherwise, you have to rely on your memory, and I don't know about you, but mine's not super great. As said, the two biggest complaints that I hear about reflection are 1, that it takes too much time, or 2, that it's pointless. To that I have to say, yes, reflection does take time. I know that's super unsatisfying to hear, but it's true. But the time taking in part is actually a good thing, because we gain better understanding that way. Also, like any new skill, we need to practice it to get better and faster. And the same goes for reflection. The more you do this, the more valuable you'll find it, and the quicker it'll be. In terms of the pointlessness, I find that reflection is only as beneficial as what you actually do with the information you get from it. For instance, if you look over your log of tasks from the day as part of your reflection time, and the only thing you're asking yourself is, why didn't I get this done? Especially with emphasis on the I part, now you're making your reflection more of a, it's time to put me down type thing, rather than what it could be, which is an opportunity to get curious. Ask yourself questions like, what's obstructing me from taking action? Or how could I make this easier? Or possibly, does this even need to get done at all? But how do we actually reflect with our bullet journal? Well, bullet journal reflection takes 4 different forms. We have daily reflection, of which we have 2 different types. We have weekly reflection, monthly reflection through the monthly migration process, and yearly reflection, though I like to call this new journal reflection because I do it with each new journal setup. Reflecting at these different points in time can give us a wider perspective than just relying on one type alone. Effectively, it helps us to think on different timescales, with short-term, mid-term, and long-term experience. Each type or each time frame has us look over a different part of what we've written in our bullet journals. It gives us an opportunity to ask questions like, are these things meaningful? Are they vital? Do they actually matter? From my observation, the majority of people who are sharing bullet journal content online are missing this part. They're missing the mindfulness aspect or missing reflection. But that's possibly because they might not know how to do it. If you're a little unsure about how to actually do bullet journal reflection on a daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly basis, then the video we have here is the one to check out next. In that one, we talk about how to do each type of reflection and some tips for how to make it easier. So click or tap on that one and I'll see you over there.